Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be making a short video, a brief video about the voting system in Pennsylvania, and just my thoughts on what's going on at the moment in the United States Senate primary that's now pretty much come down to Mehmet Oz and David McCormick, who are within about 1,500 votes from each other. So basically, as you can see in this Politico report, there's technically 98.6% of all expected vote in, and currently Oz is up about 1,100 votes. So I just really wanted to talk about, in my mind, my reaction to this primary and the reaction to the Pennsylvania voting system. I mean, personally, this is just my opinion. I think a lot of people share the sentiment. The Pennsylvania voting system has been a complete disaster. And we've seen this in this primary, and we also saw this not just in this primary, but of course, in other elections. We saw it in the 2020 elections. We saw many voting issues in when you go back to the Democrat primary in Iowa. They had a very big technical issue there. There was an issue in Michigan in 2020 with tabulation errors, where I believe a few thousand ballots were miscounted, and then they had to transfer that back. So I'm just going to be talking. They were counted for, I believe, Biden, and they had to be transferred back to Trump. But all of that, I'm just going to be talking about the Pennsylvania system. I just don't think that the way that this is conducted, where basically the ballots. I frankly don't know what they do with the ballots. They are brought in. They are obviously stored somewhere, but I don't understand personally how we are now going into day 3 of this of this primary, and we still haven't seen the results of the primary. We still haven't even seen all of the ballots in yet. There's only 98.6% in. This is just something that, in my mind, kind of just, I don't think that it's meant to have this effect, but it has an effect on the elections. It has an effect on how people perceive the elections. The fact that we're now 2 days in and the vote isn't fully counted. Other states obviously have similar issues. New York in 2020 obviously didn't waited a long time as well. Georgia waited a long time. So and it's not just like close states. It's highly Democrat states. It's a few highly Republican states, but for some reason it does take a while to count the ballots. I remember in previous elections, most of the states they were counted on election night. All the ballots were in. We still don't know the full count in this Senate race. We still don't have a winner. The primary was on May 17th. We're now the night of May 19th, so it's 2 days later, heading into day 3 after this primary occurred. And we don't have the full results in. We still have 1.6% of vote to be counted. Pennsylvania voting systems are terrible. They need to seriously change it. I don't know how they, currently tabulate everything. If somebody who lives in Pennsylvania could explain it to me, I definitely would be interested to hear what you have to say. But this is just my personal reaction to the results in Pennsylvania. I don't really think it's opinionated, but it's just kind of me reacting to what's going on in this primary. I obviously understand this is a very close primary, but the vote should be in. We're still 1.5% of votes not have been counted yet, and as I said, going into day 3. So I just don't understand. And this is happening in Pennsylvania, and this did happen in Pennsylvania for multiple election cycles. Obviously, in 2020 there were many more mail-in ballots, and those came in later in the night, but there weren't, certainly mail-in ballots were not as prevalent in this election as they were in 2020. So, I'm just reacting straight to the Pennsylvania voting systems. I know that other states have much more efficient voting systems. Obviously, they have different voting laws, but even states like Florida, they pretty much get the count in a few hours, and it trickles in, it comes in pretty quickly, and you have a winner declared there within the night. So, this is just my straight off the bat reaction to the Pennsylvania voting system. Obviously, the other races are called. They were the person who won. It was much more obvious to know who it was. This race has definitely been a lot closer than I think many people expected. I know that there were statistical ties, but Barnett didn't do as well. McCormick overperformed. So, it's within 0.1%. I am just very confused as to why the vote has not been fully tabulated. It should not be this difficult to count the ballots. You just scan it under a machine, you count the ballot. But anyway, that is just my straight off the bat reaction to the Pennsylvania primary results. I think that I think that states should adopt counting systems that are more efficient, and clearly this one is. And if you live there, I would like to understand how the voting system works in a better context. I'm not as familiar with it there as I am in other states, but this is just, as I said, my reaction to it. So let me know your reaction to what is taking so damn long in the state of Pennsylvania to get all of these votes counted. Yeah, let me know your reaction to this. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more videos, and have a great day. See you all soon.